Take care of that for me.
Carter!
Yo, I need one of those earpieces immediately, all right? All right. Hey, how you doing?
I want the consul's personnel records cross-checked with that new list we received from Interpol. See if you can make any matches or connections.
Okay, boys, what do we got? Have we checked the consul personal records yet? I want to know who's he been talking with, who's he been dealing with. Okay, come on, give me the story. Any demands? Any fingerprints? Have we interviewed the staff?
Whitney, who is this?
Give me a copy of that. James Carter, FBI.
Warren, he's here for the special assignment.
Oh, I'm agent in charge, Warren Russ. It's good to have you on board.
I've been waiting a long time for this. You guys sure do take a long time to process an application.
Well, Carter, your particular assignment is considered G14 classified. Now, why don't you and I take a walk and I'll fill you in.
Okay, Warren.
It's the you.
G14 classified. That's good.
You don't understand, this is my dream.
Yeah, man. Welcome to the U, have a seat. The only professor applying pressure when he teach. Big cloud in these YouTube streets. I cheat like Wiz Khalifa. Call it in if you gon' speak. Press one when you checking in. I got the merch, cop a coffee, a cush shirt. Support the brand if you support the man. With the spirit of Steve Coakley, they can't hold me. Back them down and fade away on them like I'm Kobe. Only straight shooter on this computer. Who else you know gon' bring it to your real truth? Hallelujah. More haters, more moderators. Get yourself timed out to make it outlandish statements. Yeah, ain't no playing. Bungalow 54 is where you go with the herd. I got no patience. Either for God or you love Satan. It's reclassification over entertainment. It's for you. Everybody wanna have a school, but it's for you. Care less what a hater say you do. It's for you.
Shout out to the you though.
Press one if you support, if you don't press two. It's for you. Things nothing over here but the living true. It's for you. Press one, press one, press one, press one. Press one, press one, press one, press one. Press one, press one, press one, press one. Press one,
See,
press one, press
that's the problem.
Everybody wanna have a school, but it's for you. Care less what a hater say you do. It's for you.
Hey, check this
Press
out,
one if you
man.
support, if you don't
I
press
don't
two.
know
It's for
how
you.
many times I gotta walk up and down these YouTube streets. Press one. See, that's the thing about I don't know how I gotta remind these people. G14 classified, don't sleep. While you twiddling your toes in your little blankie, sucking on your thumb, press one late night. Kev is watching over the world like Superman and Batman and Iron Man and Thanos all in one. Press one. Lord have mercy. Now, we been on set this. Y'all know us. We been set this. We knew this was coming. We knew this was coming down the pipe any time now. And this ain't even the good news. See, I got the real good news. But I'm going to just, play with my food for a minute. I'm going to play with my food for a minute. Hit that like button and subscribe. Your boy Kev, Gills TV, Fraud Department, G14 Classified. Thank those who support this broadcast. We couldn't do it without y'all. And the support of an honest, well-informed community is the best type of support you can have. I mean, there's many types of support you can have, but you never know who's supporting you. I know who I don't want support me, and I make sure that my program has always been anti-trafficking and let's let it be known up front, because it's a lot of people be trying to use people. I don't found out about a bunch of stuff just reading the Epstein files, and you won't believe who in there. Press one, you won't believe it. But before we get to that, and who in the Epstein files and who you won't believe, who is in the Epstein files? I ain't even gonna say no names. I just want to look at y'all and say you ain't gonna believe who in the Epstein file. You ain't gonna believe it. Yes, you is. You gonna believe it. You know why you gonna believe it? Cause I'ma show you. Hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Mm, mm. Before we get there, I do want to tell you that Mr. Gillespie, uh, uh, KevRow University, thank those who support G14 Classified, of course, and who helped us over these few years develop this small agency of real research, as real as you can get, as real as you can get. I don't know why you saluting. I don't know why you saluting Barton. But whatever your name is, you ain't doing no research. Press one. Ain't like he doing the research. Shout out to y'all. But anyway, uh, what a glorious time it is to be alive. A lot of revealing going on. A lot of people becoming aware of what they've been living under, what's been taking place over the years, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years of these things happening, from missing children to, you know, drugs in the black community. And it seems like time is up for the losers. It just seems like time is up. It's a weird atmosphere. A lot of people are. I don't even know if people are still around. Where's Tom Hanks? Hit the like. You go, yeah, this one. Hey, the next conspiracy show is a doozy. Where's Tom Hanks? Hit the like button and subscribe. But today's subject isn't about Tom Hanks. It isn't about anything else other than the connections I've been making on the internet, presiding over KevRow. There it is, presiding over KevRow. Now, what we got here is a list that I made over a year and a half ago of what's going to be transpiring. Donald Trump, just because he on the list, don't mean he on the list. See, Donald Trump is tricky. You got to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Because Donald Trump, the superhero, watch. He gonna come out slam dunking like Kobe Bryant, and people gonna be like, but he was on the list. He was it. He not on the list. He's not on the list. Trust one. No, they not. No, y'all don't get it. Y'all think y'all, cause y'all see a name in the emails, that they on the list. No. Hit the like button and subscribe. Who's talking to you? You're not on my team. Get out of here. Get out of here pretending you with us. Hit the like button and subscribe. You not with us. Get on somewhere, partner, hanging out with KevRow. What up, Brian King? Dot Focus think he with us. I don't see too many real players. This been a whole war. Nigga, you ain't been here. Let me trying to come over here and tell us. Press one. You don't know, nigga been, I'm the colonel of this motherfucking tank. Press one. You don't even know we been in the whole digital war, and you looking at the number one digital soldier on the earth. And you playing around. You not even focused. Talk to him. Ali, who is you? Press one. Who is you? Let me unblock him. Don't block him. Put him back in. Put him back in. Who is you? You want to come over here with the war general in the office where we expose everything. You know, what do you want? Talk to us, Dot Focus. What do you want here? You just want to chat? What's up with you? Hit the like button. Ladies, check that nigga. Check that nigga at the door. What do you want? Damn. And don't be afraid to ask them, because we've been through war. It's like Band of Brothers and Sisters Part 2. What do you want? Your mods had me banned for saying good morning. I've been watching you, sir, but you ain't been taking part. Press one. So, hey, you been watching. What you watching for? You need to be taking part. That's the problem. Hit the like button. I'm talking about your mod said, because we don't know you, Dot. If we don't know you, what you want, what you expect them to do? And it wasn't them who shot you in the kneecap. It was me. It was me. Hit the like button and subscribe. What business do you have here, sir? It's a full-fledged media war going on. If this been going on, you been watching. Didn't he just admit? Check. So where you been? Lollygagging in the bungalows. Well, sir, I'm not here to play. I'm here to prove that we've been on this for years while you just been watching. While you just been sitting your beady little eyes, sit back watching. Press 1, thinking this is a YouTube page. Nigga, this command syndrome. You thinking this a YouTube? We fighting spiritual wars, press war, all type of thing. You just right there sitting down. Bro, that ain't nothing you say over here at KevRow University, bro. You just chill out. I love the metaverse. So when the mod's bad, that means my message can't be seen? No, I'm finna ban you because you really ain't got nothing to say. You want to be seen. You don't got nothing to say. So I'm going to personally ban your weak ass because you're not going to be a factor here in the future or nothing. So your ban doesn't mean anything. If it meant something, trust me, you would be still here. You'd be still available. But your mind is somewhere else, John. You worried about being front and center in the classroom, and you ain't even in the class. Can they see my message? Press 1. But listen, family, I'm glad that I've started this week off. I got my lecture starting in the morning. He won't be there. He's not a contributor to classroom. Nobody cares. Actually, nobody cares. Let me be real with you. It's been a whole war. A lot of things going on. A lot of pop. Never mind. I was going to slip up and say something towards the later show, but not today. Not today, champ. Not today. Right now, we talking about Turning Point USA and Epstein funding Turning Point USA. Press 1. That's what we talking about. Hit that like button and subscribe. You're not talking about nothing. We getting to them kids. Shout out to ICE for finding over 200,000 missing children that the Obama administration wind up missing, and then they caught all them kids up there in Minnesota in false goddamn nursery schools. God damn it. God bless ICE. Press why. They doing a wonderful job scraping up the scrapes off the side, saving little kids across America. And you see these other groups coming out, these others, thems and theys, and Antifas coming out against the president and the federal government. Get their ass and save those kids. God bless y'all. God bless y'all. Don't ever let them think everybody's against ICE. I got mixed kids, and I'm against illegal immigration. Hit the like button. But really, what I'm really against, that's my political stand. What I'm really against, what I'm a vote for, is them getting rid of you traffickers full of kids and shit. That's what I voted for Trump for. I don't know what else y'all voted for. But the first time what? Hey, go get him, champ. Hit the like button and subscribe. That's what they don't like me. They ain't ask me nothing. They just don't like me. So I got to tell them, we got to save the kids. I'm glad they went down there to the Dr. York facility and burned down the false senses of pyramids and popsicle obelisk. Press 1 and homed in on the Epstein, York, all this weird nonsense. It's time to get back to a Christian law. Bring back public executions. It's time to stamp out sin itself. Wow. While he's sitting back playing, this is all going down in the world. He's sitting back playing and not doing nothing. Press 1. He needs to be a part of KevRow instead of watching KevRow. You need to be against traffickers and those who fund traffickers. Didn't I say Candace Owens was connected to all these people? Yep. Didn't I say Turning Point USA was being funded? I'm the first one. They ain't even said it yet. They finna find out. They ain't even said. I keep forgetting, Ali, I'm Tomorrow News Today. I'll be trying to keep up yesterday. You feel me? I'll be trying to keep up with them yesterday, but because I'm ahead of time. I got to go back and hold up and stop and then forget. I already, look, this is old, so I got to jump forward back in time. This shit crazy. International smugglers from Ukraine, Romania, press what? To Andrew Tate having them in a damn, and all of the traffickers coming out protect. And I know why. And I said it then, I'm going to say it now. Because Epstein used J.P. Morgan and all of this other stuff, and y'all are caught up with their ass. And I love every bit of it. Mm-hmm. I love when the law or justice catch up with shit. Like, damn, look at that. That's bullshit. Damn. So what I got for y'all is an excellent, because y'all, they don't believe me. I got to go get my white friends. Trust one. See, if I don't get my white friends, they ain't going to believe me. I got to go get my white friends. Trust what? And when you got to get you some white meta friends, y'all. I told you, white people business is crazier than ours. We be at the bottom of the class with the business. You still on welfare, brother? Mm-hmm. See? But they business, woo-wee. They business is juicy. And that's what white people don't want you to know. I'm talking about all white people. Everybody who classified as white, they don't want you to know they business because they too much in yours. So it's time to get in their business. So how was Turning Point being funded by Epstein? Let's get to it.
Allegedly applies till the last minute, okay? And you know why I have to say Einstein and not the actual name, right? I've had people correcting me, thinking I don't know how to read or how to say that name correctly. I am saying Einstein so you can watch this video. If I say the actual name, you will never see this. Okay, so let's do the little introduction for the video I mentioned via Project Constitution's tweet, so it's easier for you to understand the actual information in the video. The tweet says, exposed wire transfer to TPUSA vendors linked to Einstein's Southern Trust CO. Follow the money. They told you it was a lone wolf. They lied. We have uncovered the financial trail that leads directly from Turning Point USA vendors to the dark heart of the global elite.
Hold me like the river Jordan, and I wouldn't say to thee, that you is my friend, my friend. Cherish me, like you were my brother. You know, Candace, watch out. Watch out for the masculine, for the toxic masculinity uppercut. The KRU power punch. Wow.
To Einstein's Southern Trust CO. Follow the money. They told you it was a lone wolf. They lied. We have uncovered the financial trail that leads directly from Turning Point USA vendors to the dark heart of the global elite. The forensic effort of the financial records has flagged a specific JP Morgan routing node, number 0210000021.
Remember that JP Morgan thing that got caught up in the islands and shit? Hit the like button and subscribe.
Why does this number matter? Because this is the exact same routing node historically linked to Jeffrey Einstein's Southern Trust Co. The timeline is dawning. September 8, 2025, a wire transfer of $350,000 is executed through node 0210000021. The origin? A shell vendor attached to TPUSA. The destination obscured, but routing through the Einstein-linked architecture. September 10, 2025, just 48 hours later, Charlie Kirk is... Did a $350,000 payment authorize the hit? Was this hush money or blood money? We are demanding a full forensic audit of every vendor paid by TPUSA in September 2025. Open the books, Erica.
They're not going to find it because remember the money was in the parking lot, remember?
What did that $350,000 buy? Okay, so let's listen to the video of a person that made this discovery.
Hey guys, I just spent the last 48 hours digging through the February 2026 Epstein ledger unsealings, and I just found the exact money trail that connects the 1.3 billion JP Morgan scandal to the assassination of Charlie Kirk on September 10th. This is not a theory. 8 days before Charlie was killed on September 2nd, 2025, he issued an internal memo. He was starting a forensic audit of two for-profit companies, GSM Strategy and Lion Rock Ventures. These are the black box LLCs that TPUSA uses to move millions in consulting fees. He
Hit the like button and subscribe.
wanted to find the ultimate beneficial owners, which also means UBOs. That's when the clock started ticking. On September 8th, 2 days before the hit, a $350,000 logistics support wire was initiated through a Deutsche Bank. This is the exact same bank node the 2026 ledger proves Leslie Wexner and Leon Block used for their professional fee payouts.
Wow.
The money funded a ground team in Provo while Charlie was on stage. 2 Egyptian Air Force jets were on the runway. One of them, SU-BND.
Hey, Candace, how'd you know this, ma'am? Hey, Candace, somebody asked Candace how she knew all that. Hit the like button and subscribe. Somebody asked Candace how she knew all that.
Powered on his transponder exactly 17 minutes after the shot was fired. The
Somebody
rental
asked
cars
Candace how she knew all that. Come on now. Come on. How did Candace know that? Let's get to it.
used by that Egyptian team billed directly to the same Delaware shell companies.
Delaware Shell Company, fool. Hit the like button and subscribe. What company is that? Was that the company we may have discovered on this? Wait. Hit the like. Hold on. Not Delaware, Candace. Not where. I'm gonna let him keep going.
Charlie was also auditing. Fast forward to this week, the DOJ just unredacted the Big Six enablers. 2 of them, Salvatore Nuara and Zurab Makladez, are the architects of the security infrastructure that replaced Charlie's loyal guard with a third-party team 48 hours before he died. They used the same registered agents, CSC and NRAI, that Wexner and used for 30 years.
Wow.
Look, Charlie Kirk.
I told you. Hit the like button and subscribe. I told y'all. This ain't new. A lot of people are confused. This ain't new. This is Epstein shit. And they who I don't even think Charlie knew. I think Candace, because she deal with Tate, John Mappin, who introduced Candace to her husband, who was the funder of TPUK, Candace, Jordan, Mr. Farmer, and Charlie Kirk. How do I know all this? Because look at the picture right here. Hold up. Y'all playing with Kev. Y'all think because we African American. Probably one that we don't remember. See, me, I remember this shit like it was yesterday. Hit the like button and subscribe. Let me bring this up on my Discord real quick. Now, John Mappin, while Candace is talking shit out here, press one is in the Epstein Black Book. Well, you know the story now. You know the story now. He ain't even hit the airways yet. Just like the Bitcoin thing, like Epstein started Bitcoin. What was Candace doing? But glorify him. And Peter Thiel. We're going to get to that. We are about to get to that. Dear Candace, dearest Candace, this from John Mappin. You see, this his over here. We thought you and another friend and other friends of Charlie at Charlie Kirk 11 might appreciate this one, this at this time. That auspicious and star-crossed night on the December 2018 when you, Candace, and Charlie first arrived to London to launch Turning Point to this nation, we launched TPUK and changed all our lives, trajectories, including that of TPUSA. Press 1. When George arrived, I recall uttering the now memorable words, I don't believe you have met Lord Farmer's son, Candace. And the rest, as we now know to say, is future. One has made a few introductions in one's time, but the introduction of Turning Point to the United Kingdom that night, the introduction of Charlie to your philosophy and the way of thinking, and most joyful, she's Charlie's handler. See? Told you. Hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. I don't play the game. I'll never apply for Turning Point. I ain't never had no job over there with them people. Never wanted one. Don't need one. Press 1. Let's listen.
Kirk wasn't for his politics. He was because his audit was about to pierce the Delaware shell wall, which would make wasn't for his politics. He was because his audit was about to pierce the Delaware shell wall, which would make it legal to get all of those beneficial owners list and see who was making these funds and all of this possible. So
it's hard for them to even say it. I'm going to say it. Turning Point USA was funded by Jeffrey Epstein and different modeling agencies, recruiters, and was funding them money and making it seem like, and they on high school campuses right now across America because they have weaseled their way into the hearts of America and they need to be brought to heel immediately because, as Candace Owens said, even though she eats chicken parma with people she say grooms little boys at Turning Point, it needs to stop right now. Turning Point nothing but a big laundering machine at this point. That's all it ever was. And I called it.
So, stay tuned. If you guys want to know more details and everything, will definitely share everything. I'm not very good at video editing or anything, so if anyone can help me or anything, I would really appreciate it. I love you. Yeshua is king. Don't let anyone move your faith. Love y'all. Stay safe.
So let's summarize it, okay? Just so it sits right in our brains. Charlie was digging into TPUSA's hidden finances, secret companies, shell entities that moved donor money around. He was about to expose who really controls or benefits from those shady setups linked to names like Leslie, Leon, and now Einstein. Right before the shooting, $350,000 flowed through a bank tied to those same secret entities and supposedly connected to Einstein documents that got unsealed in 2026, showing JP Morgan money trails. The event had staff volunteers paid via those same hidden channels. 2 Egyptian registered private jets were spotted nearby on the tarmac. Right after the shots, one of those jets quickly powered up and took off. Egyptian planes, you say? May I remind you, Erica Kirk's reaction to Egyptian planes? Let's watch it again. This is state-of-the-art acting. This is right next to Ben Shapiro's acting when he says, there are no Einstein files, okay? It's right the same shelf. They both deserve Oscar in the same category.
Egyptian planes?
You want to talk
that
about
one?
Egyptian planes?
Okay. I was pregnant for 90% of those trips. Mind you, I've never, all those places they said I've traveled, I've never been. I mean, I've been, but I'm not within those dates that they've
But you even
said.
said you need to
No, but this
address
is,
these things?
yeah, but I do on that one, only because, from a humor standpoint, I intentionally, when I was pregnant, hid. Not because I was embarrassed, not because I didn't want anyone. Yes, we did keep it very private, but it's because it was a moment very sacred. I was growing a human inside of me, my baby. The world that Charlie and I live in is very toxic at times.
Hell?
Yeah.
And when you are growing a beautiful child in you, I don't want to be around it. I want to enjoy eating my In-N-Out burger and my hot fudge sundae. That's what I want to do. I'm pregnant, and I have 9 months to own it. You really think I'm going to be on an Egyptian plane while I am wanting to be with my In-N-Out burger and my chocolate milkshake? No, I'm not. So if you want to go through my flight log, go right ahead. It's very boring. You
Magically ends up pregnant? Hell no.
say I was here on this date. I have a photo in my phone to prove that I actually was in the hospital because I was having contractions. So game on.
Oh,
Wait.
which date?
Wait, what?
Which date does she mean? Which of all those Egyptian plane flights she's talking about? Was she with contractions in the hospital for all those flights? Or is she talking about a specific flight? Is this chocolate theory? I think so. I think so. Because which exact flight does she mean? Oh, you want to say I was on this plane, on this flight? Oh, I was in a hospital and I had contractions and I have a picture on my phone. Okay, which one?
Yes, this is the person Candace Owens gets her shit from. Press 1? Oh, me. I was sitting there listening like exactly. Sound like she. See, this is why you got to watch these people. See, I'll get up here and tell you where I got it from. I was watching DD podcasts or some shit. I did this because in reality, I did this shit 5-6 years ago. In fact, they had to take my laptop. I was going crazy on this internet. Took the laptop. Shout out to them. They took the laptop and said, Kevin, shut the fuck up. Nigga, we finna bust these niggas. I'm on the internet talking to my audience trying to earn $10. They like, Kev, shut the fuck up. We about to get these niggas on KevRow. What? We finna clean you up and get you. Hey, go get them, chap. Press 1, bam. See how I did that shit? I fucked them up, fucking with the wrong nigga. They thought, see, I told them I was G14 classified, press 1. They didn't believe me. I told them I had jobs for them like Steve. Told them it was worth it. They don't want to believe me. I'm going to be saying that shit to little kids who walk in the when I'm old. They're going to say, damn. They're going to knock out. Young punk. Press 1, G14 classified. I ain't never been. They got these motherfuckers busted all over the place. And Candace, quit taking this woman's shit.
Show it to us. Which one? What is the date? Candace Owens found the connection and she's been ridiculed for it. By Erica, by the media, by the...
But Candace didn't find nothing. See, Candace already knew. See, I already knew Candace knew the play. It's only a nigga who know the play tell you all the business first before it even come out to make themselves look like they gonna say, I told you. I told y'all you gotta think about this shit like y'all on the east and west side of LA. Think about this shit like some California niggas. Press 1, you see this shit coming. Y'all hanging out with the real niggas. Open up y'all pineal glands like y'all said y'all can do. think like a California West Coast nigga walking down Figueroa and look at this shit. Anybody who get out there and tell you first what they heard before the police even showed up, nigga, before they even finished, nigga, this nigga in there telling you, you know this nigga did the shit. No. You know they just got what's name in them. Weird. You about to hear mine? Huh? Fucking Batman. You gotta
Wire
listen.
with their creepy videos like this one.
Candace got out there first.
You should be obsessed with traveling. Not
See,
just
Candace don't want you. See, is Candace talking about pizza and spaghetti? No. Hell no, they ain't talking about pizza and spaghetti. Why? Because Candace eats chicken parma. Hit the like button. And if you don't know, then you're out the loop, buddy. She eats chicken parma. And pizza is Erica Kirk and her ex. Press 1. So they all been talking secret codes this whole time. And they don't know what to do because they busted.
just the destination, but the experience of getting there. When you travel with us, you'll feel warmth, you'll feel welcome, and you'll feel watched. Because every seat comes with the peace of mind of knowing someone is following you with 2 planes. This is what you can expect when you fly with At Egyptian Air, we definitely never mix up our time zones, flight numbers, or flight time. We know every journey is your personal business. After all, your personal business is our business. Is our motto. Egyptian Air, wherever you travel,
We will follow.
So, by the way, if we have any issues with this one, because Daily Wire might not let us use this video, in my video, it might be muted. Sorry about that in advance, okay? If it wasn't muted, great. That means we didn't get a strike or anything. Daily Wire revived Candace's old social media channels just to make fun of those Egyptian planes. But suddenly, this guy is tying it all to some very serious things, and maybe it doesn't look as funny as they make it out to be. Oh, but it gets even more interesting because there is a connection between Fort Huachuca, yep, that Fort Huachuca, and the Einstein files, guys. Alleged connection. I'm just commenting on
Well,
this
now,
stuff.
wait a minute. My
No
thing
time to
is,
dig into it
all
myself
y'all
yet,
are
but
connected
maybe
to Epstein. Y'all just telling on one another. Y'all like, I'm gonna sell them down the drain before it come to me. Because honestly, all y'all are a part of the same global empire, from UK, British intelligence to Russian intelligence. Y'all done lost y'all brain coming to America. Because one thing we will do, we will come together in the metaverse like Voltron and prove y'all got to go home. Oh, hell yeah. Y'all got to take y'all ass home. Candace, you too. You fooled the fuck out of us. You was on a good conspiracy run and your ass been down with Chalie and you tried to rob Kanye. Apparently, allegedly, tried to get him to buy your husband's parlor, which you used to, make fun of January 6th, the ideological subversion of America. That's just like what y'all will be doing, because ain't none of y'all Americans. We'll kick y'all ass in real life. So y'all gotta, you see, foreigners talk a lot of shit. But it's after they gone, niggas, they fear us in the physical forward. That's fact. They afraid of us waking up to that shit. That's why they do shit in the shadows.
if I put it forward here, someone like Danks or Ian or anyone who is really going deep into the files can pick it up too. Someone put this together and posted it on Facebook. I know it looks a bit overwhelming, so let me summarize it for you. They actually wrote it in a caption. Let me see. It's full of words I can't say, so sorry. Let's go. Einstein files. What kind of top secret clearance do we have? Jeffrey Einstein pilot's military daughter gets top secret at Fort Huachuca while family owns land on Zorro Ranch crime scene. This is a national security breach. Brooke Visosky took money from a known convicted file, Jeffrey Einstein, and didn't disclose it on her top secret clearance. Larry Visosky, Einstein's chief pilot of the Lolita Express for 20 plus years, was gifted a parcel of land directly on Zorro Ranch. In this proven child crime scene, his other daughter, Taylor, got married in 2017. And then his daughter, Brooke Visosky, a US Army officer, sails through a 1.5-year fully full family top secret background check that had to dig into every Einstein flight, every passenger, every Zorro connection to become a military intelligence first lieutenant, later captain, trained.
I don't believe this shit, yo. This shit is all embedded in our military intelligence. This shit is all embedded in the police departments and governors and mayors of cities who's using subverters to stop ICE from finding these children. This is insane. Y'all in the whole motherfucking civil cultural war, like Candace said. She's in a cultural war, like she was talking about. Press one. Y'all are, man.
Training at Fort Huachuca, the exact signals intel hub accused of covering Einstein's flight corridors. This isn't a small world coincidence. This is a screaming 5-alarm national security breach. Brooke has.
And nigga Epstein, that nigga Epstein was Juntao.
Access to our national security.
X.
Well, not mine, your guys.
Yes, your guys.
The caption continues. The pilot who flew Clinton, Prince Andrew, and Spacey gets his daughter top secret clearance into the Army's most sensitive intel center. At the same time, his family literally owns property on Jeffrey Einstein's place, scene with crimes. Okay. How does the daughter of Einstein's right-hand pilot get vetted, cleared, and posted to the base that allegedly jumped signals for Einstein's planes while her dad was emailing Einstein begging for time off to attend her graduation? If Einstein's pilot's family can get top secret access and land on the crime scene itself, what is our security even securing? And here is another kicker. In the tight-knit Army MI world at Fort Huachuca in 2018, it's highly probable Brooke Wysocki knew, trained under, or worked alongside Lori Franzwe, Erica Kirk's mother, adding another creepy layer to the Einstein pilot family military intel cover-up. That's a lot of information. A lot of information. So let me explain again. Erica Kirk, Charlie's widow and now TPUSA CEO, as we all know, has deep family ties to this world.
Yes.
Her mother, Lori Franzwe, founded Aztec Group, a defense contractor with DoD and DHS contracts in network security, EMP tech, and intel-related work. That overlaps directly with Fort Huachuca's mission, signals intelligence, PSYOPs and drone operations. She allegedly worked at Fort Huachuca, so this base is nothing foreign to Franzwe family. That includes Erica. Back in 2018, when Brooke Wysocki, Einstein's pilot's daughter, was training at Fort Huachuca, despite her family's massive Einstein's ties, land on Zorro Ranch, tuition payments, the whole thing. Isn't it that tight-knit military intelligence community where paths cross? Yes, it is. Insiders say it's highly probable Erica's mom, Lori, knew, trained with, worked alongside Brooke or people in her circle. That's not coincidence. That's a bridge between elite cover-ups and conservative youth influence ops. Erica herself has even stronger links. She filmed an unreleased sci-fi movie called November Renaissance around 2010 to 2013 near or on Fort Huachuca, full of mind control, assassins, military themes, PSYOP vibes. Mitch Snow popped out of nowhere and claimed he saw her with his own eyes at Fort Huachuca just 2 days before Chalie was taken out on September 10. Nobody before Mitch even mentioned from Fort Huachuca. But as soon as Candace Owens said these two words on her podcast, a true online storm started. It caused a reaction bigger than anything ever released about Taylor Robinson, the alleged shooter. Erica was silent until then, but as soon as Candace said, oh, someone emailed me that they've seen Brian Harpool, head of Charlie Kirk's security, at Fort Huachuca just a day before Charlie's unaliving, Erica almost immediately reached out to Candace and flew over to her to talk. With a ready, useless alibi for Brian. Ready. We've still never gotten anything believable from her that proves she wasn't at Fort Huachuca on the evening of 8th of September. So this still is a possibility. Allegedly. Charlie had started digging into TPUSA's finances on September 2nd. Shell companies, hidden donor flows, allegedly tied straight to Einstein's network, Leslie Wexner, Leon Black, JP Morgan, trails from the 2026 unsealed files. And now we get the information that $350,000 was allegedly transferred through those same channels that possibly, allegedly, maybe funded the event where he was unalived at. Chalie, that is. And the Egyptian planes? The dots could possibly connect like this. Fort Huachuca allegedly jumped signals for Einstein's trafficking flights and provided cover in the southwest. Einstein's pilot's daughter gets top secret clearance there. Charlie's audit threatened to expose how Einstein's linked money and influence had infiltrated Tpusa, using conservative organizations for elite.
So Charlie's audit would have exposed Epstein's family, all the whole laundering scheme. Oh my goodness.
Ops, donor control, maybe even recruitment near military bases like Fort Huachuca. So what the authors of those posts suggest is that Chalie wasn't taken out over politics or a lone shooter's hate. He was taken out to silence the audit that would blow open the financial web. Einstein donors pulling strings in Tpusa, Fort Huachuca as the cover note.
What the fuck? Oh, we right. So we've been right from the beginning. So Epstein, like the picture I created. Hold on, where my image? Hold up. Yeah, they don't like to give me my credit, so I gotta overdo it. Press one, I gotta overdo it. Epstein's money. Tpusa, Chalie, Candace, George Farmar. Modeling agencies like Amin Shafir that we're coming to find out, which Candace Owens was connected to, and she actually was a model for him. Press one. How do I know this? Somebody look at their neighbor and say, Kev, man, come on, bro. How you know this, Kev? See, Candace, bro, don't make me do it. Somebody say, how you know, Kev? Who, me? Because, nigga, I'm the man. I'm the man. I'm the man. I'm the man. I done it all. Press one, that's why I'm so low. That's why, champ. G14 classified. That's why. So all these modeling agencies that Dee with a podcast was talking about. What they don't understand is we done it all already. Y'all welcome to the party years later, but look, they call me Dunda. Done it all. Press one.
Erica positioned to take over after.
Facts.
She stepped in fast, rebranded it Tpusa 2.0, kept the money flowing. This isn't random. It's a hit to protect the network, allegedly. The unsealed 2026 files make it clearer every day. Chalie got too close and the machine eliminated him, allegedly. Do you guys remember this conversation of Charlie Kirk and Megyn Kelly from July 2025? If not, I'm reminding you now.
Do you think there's any intel community involvement in this?
I wouldn't be surprised one bit. I am convinced, based on my own sources and my own reporting on this story, he wasn't one of ours.
So he was an American, which leads basically three options: MI6, Saudi, or Mossad.
Yep.
Which one would you choose?
I guess Mossad, given his connection to Ghislaine Maxwell.
So what does that mean?
Well, I mean, it's possible that that's the reason everything's getting buried, that there is some treasure trove, and it's getting buried because...
How many people here believe that? Raise your hand. Okay, I'd say about half the hands think that it's being buried because of an thing.
It could be. I really don't know.
And I have no evidence to suggest that.
No, me neither. I did think it was very odd how, look, half of you raised your hands because you've heard that theory, you've heard it debated, you have questions, but the one time Pam Bondi was asked a question about this at the cabinet meeting on Monday, she was like, and as for whether he was an agent, that I don't know. I haven't looked into that. I'll get back to you. You haven't looked into it? What do you mean? So that was kind of a fishy answer.
And Megan, remember Alexander Acosta in 2007, he said he was told to treat carefully because he was an intel asset.
Again, sorry for all the bleeping of certain words. You can never be too careful here. But imagine what was happening backstage if Chalie was confident to host those type of discussions and was asking those questions. He was turning to the audience. Who believes this? Who believes that? But still carefully saying, oh, I don't have evidence for this, but that's how you stay on the safe side, but still get to say what you really think. Anyway, YouTuber Danks, who is known now to dive deep into financial documents, lately very focused on TPUSA, posted this. This TikToker, William Cody Bass on TikTok, see handle in image below, posted a video claiming he found a money trail connecting back to the... He specifically referenced a $350,000 wire initiated through Deutsche Bank on September 2nd, 2025. Here is why that matters to me. TPUSA's own Form 990 discloses a $350,000 loan to GGLF 2023 LLC for a split dollar life insurance arrangement. I've been documenting this for months. I need to see his receipts. If his theory has legs, we need to verify it against primary source.
Didn't we talk about that mysterious life insurance that got put on Charlie? Like, wait a minute. See, the thing is, that's why I was saying we did this already. We was already talking about the life insurance policy that was put on Charlie. That's strange, huh?
Documents. I need to talk to him. I've reached out on TikTok. His ex account appears dormant since 2014. If you know this person or can reach him, please send him my way. I also have the web IO, thanks to Ian Carroll show, access, and we'll be digging into this ASAP. The $350,000 number showing up independently from two different directions is not something I'm going to ignore. Follow the money, seek the truth. So their findings are possibly aligning. This is crazy. I mean, this could allegedly be crazy. Danks already posted that they did get in touch and they will discuss their independent investigation. So let's stay tuned on what this will reveal. Could be very, very interesting. But as the internet guys investigate further, the remaining question is, how much did Erica know? Because apparently she knew everything, at least according to Andrew Colvett. Let me remind you again what he said, because we can't let this clip get lost again. We forgot about it for way too long.
But in the immediate hours afterwards, Erica got a call from somebody very important. I'll leave that vague out of privacy, but she got a call from somebody very important. And the question was, what do you know? Sort of asking how much of what's going on behind the scenes and with the relationship, like, what do you know? And her reply back was, everything. I know everything.
And then allegedly he said to Candace Owens, it was supposed to be you. Those two lines still haunt us, and we didn't get the answers to questions like, who called Andrew? What was he referring to when he said everything? Why this person called just hours after Charlie's tragic unaliving? Why couldn't it wait? And why was it supposed to be Candace, Andrew? Why? Anyway, little disclaimer at the end, I am reporting on those things as they appear online. I'm providing a summary of what others discovered, as well as my own theories. Today's episode is...
This may be Candace's fucking little flunky. But still, all in all, because I'm the one who knows, wait a minute, this shit was connected to whatchamacallit. See, Candace is now saying what? Oh, now I know why I was mad at Charlie. I never said this, but me and Charlie separated because I seen he had a meeting with, and he lied to me in my face. All this time, all this shit going on, and he was the best friend, and now press one. I said, let me go back and do some research. Hold up.
meeting Jeffrey Epstein. She mentions meeting Donald Trump, two people who was in the modeling industry together. Remember, Donald Trump, Jeffrey Epstein were in the modeling industry together. That's how they made a lot of their money. Okay. She talks a little bit about the modeling world, and not only that it's not what people think, but to make it to the top. So first and foremost, to become a top model is not what people think. It's not just about being beautiful. A lot of those girls or women are groomed from young ages to play that role. Not only that, but a lot of them that actually win, it's not just about being beautiful, which a lot of you.
That brings me back to John Benet Ramsey. What if John Benet was just stolen and boom, 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 raised to be, groomed to be some type of modeling? Remember, Maxwell was caught with Madeline all in the picture, so it's real bad. And they're all over. So not just Miss America, Miss State. Because what? Didi with a podcast is finna break this shit down. Talk to him, Didi.
You all probably wouldn't be shocked to hear that. There are other politics that goes on. There's a lot of dark things that go on in the modeling industry, such as a lot of women agree or take deals, and they understand that there are certain things that come with winning, right? Such as, just one example is, if you win or if you become a top model, you will be tasked with recruiting other women, other young girls.
Boom. Boom. I don't know why he looked like it's hard for him to say. Didi, I know you applied for that job at Turning Point, bruh, but you got to stop talking like you talking to some damn kids, nigga. You not talking to no kids. I mean, we looking at you too. This is not hard to say. It's like you don't have to super interpret this, bro. You're not talking to 8th graders, or you're not talking to people. You're not the most logical person on this subject, sir. And press one, let's get to it. No, this shit is not hard to say. You know what the problem is? These little weak ass people don't chose sides already. They don't became Erica or Candace fans, not knowing that all of their ass was up to no good. Hit that like button and subscribe.
This former model also reveals, while reacting to this documentary, that many of them were underage, and their parents knew that they were underage. And not only did they send them to, participate in the modeling world around a bunch of strangers, but they sent them to a whole nother country, right?
Not a whole nother country. Told you. You just get rid of a person for a minute. They stay missing for a while. They come back as adults. Like, what the fuck? They throw them in front of you like, look.
Right? To become a top model. And more than 98% of models
all time doing infomercials. Remember John Benet Ramsey? As Erica Kirk is moving up in the world, all of a sudden, remember John Benet Ramsey? It's subconscious bullshit this nation been doing over
are not successful, right? Because it's what you're willing to do behind the scenes that play a role into your success, but not only from
so you see why Erica,
I'm trying not to say certain words on YouTube, not only from
with that little girl, she was grooming her, in my opinion. She was grooming her. Why? Because that's her job. Hit the like button and subscribe. Ain't nobody getting away. Nobody getting away from justice. Ain't nobody getting away. That's her job, is to recruit, like R. Kelly. Where y'all think they got it from? Hit the like button and subscribe. That's her job. It's hard for people to realize that women, boy, they be recruiting for the pimps. Hit the like button and subscribe. Yeah. They be recruiting for the pimps, nigga. I'm from the underworld. I grew up in that shit. In the underworld, nigga, the women is worse. Press one. You see who got caught up on Figueroa with them niggas? A woman that was doing all the Maxwell shit. Ain't nobody getting away. I tried to tell y'all playing. Y'all living like it ain't no tomorrow. Press one. Y'all living like it ain't no tomorrow, like Chief Keef. Press one, but you're gonna find out real quick. Life ain't no game.
A sex perspective, right? Or an intimate perspective, but also other things. Like I said, for example, recruiting other women, right? Recruiting young boys, things like that. You will be expected to play.
So Candace said she was eating pasta with I mean, chicken parma, that's pasta with chicken on top of it, whatever the fuck that means. Press one, whatever that means in the CIA. Goddamn memo. He over there with him. What did she say? Oh, you know what I just remembered? She always remember the criminals. Oh, Sue Groom's little boys. Oh, him and his gay husband. Oh yeah, and the gay husband and the other guys like, quit playing. We all know you like. Somebody asked Candace how that chicken parma tastes, and you know when gay people do that shit, you know what the fuck they doing. They like, nigga, you was over here eating chicken parma. Candace like, yeah, it was delicious too, trying to play the shit off, but not really because it was like, ew, what? So they got some like hidden little inner LGBTQ little language and shit going on live on the air. Let's go.
Play those certain roles. Keep that in mind as we speak about that, because as we know, Erica Kirk, Erica Frontsby at the time was Miss Arizona, Miss America, who or whatever, back in 2012. And she won almost immediately, despite not really having a history of participating, which is something that's a reoccurring thing I'm noticing about Erica Kirk. She don't really have a long history of doing certain things, yet she's a part of certain industries, despite not having a history in it, despite not having been a professional, yet she's a part of these certain industries, which I find that to be very interesting. Another thing that's really interesting about this documentary is that she shares that the men that are running the industry, they're all pedophiles, which most people shouldn't be shocked to hear that.
No, they just say the industry. Quit saying the damn industry. What industry? In TPUSA? What industry are you talking about? Y'all just saying industry. Don't nobody run justice. Don't nobody run justice. Once your name pop up in that computer, bruh, it's over. No matter who you are. So maybe you just let people get away to build more and it's more acceptable here or there. But eventually it all kicks in.
More specifically, she calls these people reptilian-like. And if you watch the video, I would highly encourage you to go and watch the video. But if you go and watch the video, this is not a woman that's lost her mind. This is not a woman that's speaking belligerently. This woman is very calm, cool, collected. She's very much so in her right mind. She's very coherent. But when she speaks about these people, she's speaking about it from an experience perspective. Many of them were 15, 16 years old, flew across the world. Their parents literally sent them across the world with the expectations of becoming a model or a top successful model. And it wasn't until they got there that they realized it was closer to prison, right? Like a boot camp. Many of the girls were living like, it was like 5 to 10 girls in one room.
Y'all see this? Y'all be thinking Bad Girls Club is this and that. No, bro. This is a formula, bro.
And, you know, the males, it was also women that was a part of the industry, but the older women that were a part of the industry also was recruiting, like a Ghislaine Maxwell. It was like a bunch of Ghislaine Maxwells, but for the modeling industry. Right. And so they would help groom these girls. So when these girls would come and complain about certain, you know, harassment that they would experience, these women who they would confide in were literally placed in position so that they can almost be that buffer, right? They can almost be, because women typically confide in other women, that would make perfect sense. So they put these predatory women in place so to protect the other men that's in the industry. All right. So boom. I just want to set that groundwork. I want to set the foundation for where we're about to go with this.
Sir, get to it.
So I had already suspected that there was going to be, or that there was, even if it's 10 people removed, there's some sort of connection between Erica Kirk and Jeffrey Epstein. I've already said this. I said this like 3 months ago. And the reason why I thought that is because she was a part of the modeling industry, specifically under Trump.
Now, wait a minute. Nigga, you just magically. Wait a minute, bro. Hold on, little nigga. Little nappy head little boy. Hold on. You was just thinking and think. Who the fuck you think you talking to, boy? First one, a minute ago, you was looking all up at the sky. You looking all up at the sky, nigga. Eventually, you get to Trump. And you some more, yeah, okay, nigga. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Candace rat. I be watching these niggas. You know, hold up, peanut head. Your name, your shirt say psyop, so I can't really take you serious. You always trying to throw it back on. Mm-hmm. You gotta watch this guy. He real slick, huh? He magically thinking, and then all of a sudden he's so serious. Then when it get to Trump, but in reality, because Kirk is under Trump. Mm-mm. Hmm. You said this like 3 months ago. Little boy, if you don't knock it off, sometimes you just gotta let you do, bro, calm that shit down. No, magically because it leads to Trump. Nah, it leads back to your girl Candace. It leads back to TPUSA and all. It leads back to all that shit. This ain't on Trump. If it was on Trump, it'd have been out already. And Trump did this. All I see is AI videos and people just saying little shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see nothing yet. Once I see something, but I don't see enough to be Trump. No. I see the people y'all trying to protect.
Erica Kirk and Jeffrey Epstein, I've already said this. I said this like 3 months ago. And the reason why I thought that is because she was a part of the modeling industry, specifically under Trump. Trump.
No, but you didn't know that. You knew you would say that, right? But you would forget Candace is a part of the modeling agency. Okay, if that applies for Erica, you understand what I'm saying? Because if you was fucking with Kev, I'll be like, okay, sounds great. But if that's the angle you're taking, let's not be biased and play super Christian to hide who I really am. No, we don't do stuff like that. Listen, you gotta keep the same energy all the way around the board. If that's the case and applies, then Candace's connection to Tate and me, all this other stuff should have you like, oh, Candace is for show. But when y'all start acting weird, like y'all super Candace or super Erica fans, it let me know that all y'all minds is split. Because it was all good a week ago. Everybody was all happy. We were all at weddings. Nah, it's all of them. These ain't no damn teenagers. These grown ass people. Hit the like.
Epstein went into the modeling industry together. That was back in 2012 when she won. Remember Jeffrey Epstein, which we're going to get into it here because I have my notes. Jeffrey Epstein, remember, was convicted, and I believe he was released in 2010, right? So she didn't win until 2 days, and then Erica Kirk or Erica Fransley at the time would become a model and immediately win 2 years later in 2000.
Nigga, that's what you took notes on. That's what you took notes on, fool, because you got your notes. Them your notes. Bruh. Fuck out the office.
And 12.
Okay.
So I was like, what are the chances? She's already linked to Trump well before meeting Chalie. Is it far-fetched to believe that there could be a connection between her and Epstein? And listen, the connection I'm going to make isn't the biggest.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to break you in on a secret, fuckers. Remember that video I did with John Benet Ramsey? Remember? See, you guys don't get it. Y'all don't get it. Kev gets it. The people don't get it. Because y'all listen to individuals who are too young to comprehend. They don't get it.
Revelation in the world, but it's definitely something. It's definitely something there. I do believe that is super coincidental because this isn't even touching on the modeling side of things. And I do suspect that we, and by we, I mean the internet, somebody's going to find another connection, and it probably will be in the Epstein files.
That's right, because I guess who found it? That's what I was saying. Guess who found the more connections, fool? Guess who found them in the Epstein files? Huh? Yeah. See, the problem is, you know who gonna find them. And if you don't know, G14 is gonna find them in the Epstein file. We're gonna find them, that, keywords, who, but we found them already. And that is for tonight.
With so many files released, there are things that many of us have yet to see yet. Which reminds me, to sort of set the groundwork for this video, I want to show you all something. This right here, I haven't even checked the comments yet.
Why would you do
Thank
this?
you. Somebody
Why
said
would
I'm
you put
feeling
up
the shirt. Thank you. I
9/11?
appreciate that.
Who cares
Link
about
is-
9/11? Bro, you just rearing people in with 9/11. Who cares? We know it was a psyop type of inside job type of
So
gig.
in the Epstein files, there is a luxurious real estate company by the name of Corkin. Right?
Corin.
Now, I want to actually show you all what I saw. Because let me go to my notes here. All right. So this real estate company, there's a woman by the name of Lynn Rothschild, who, by the way, is listed in the files, and I'm about to show them to you.
Come on, brother. Hurry up.
And this person, Lynn Rothschild, is also suspected to have been the person to introduce Jeffrey Epstein to Alan Dershowitz. Alan Dershowitz is the guy who he's the infamous attorney. A lot of you all will know who he is. But Alan Dershowitz was also the person that helped get Jeffrey Epstein that super sweet deal that we just referenced in 2010, when he was proven guilty that he was a PDF file, yet he was given a huge break, and the little bit of time that he did have to spend in jail, he was given like field trip passes where he could leave on a daily basis or a weekly basis and go to his office. Alan Dershowitz is the guy who got him that sweetheart deal. Okay. So Lynn Rothschild is suspected to be the person to have introduced Jeffrey Epstein to Alan Dershowitz and Jeffrey Epstein to Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew, obviously, this is one of the most infamous photos of Prince Andrew with the underage Virginia Jeffery, I believe is her name. And obviously we have Ghislaine Maxwell to the far right. But what's interesting about this picture is that, or speaking of Ghislaine Maxwell, there's, and maybe that's something for a different video, there's pretty considerable proof floating around right now that the person that they're claiming to be Ghislaine Maxwell that has been showing up for court hearings and things of that sort is probably a body double.
Come on, see, bro, just see, you jump from regular real shit to what you heard on TikTok and fucking, this the problem with these niggas. They just go from one thing to get to the shit. Stop talking about 9/11 and trying to, bro.
I know that sounds a bit out there for some of you. Some of you will accept that, but I'll have to cover that. But it's pretty crazy, right? People have already been covering that. Is wild. But anyways,
come on.
So Lynn Rothschild, the person suspected of introducing Jeffrey Epstein to Alan Dershowitz and Prince Andrew, she is listed as the president of this luxurious real estate business, right? And there's another person since the year 2000 that is listed as the CEO and president of this same real estate company. Okay. And this person's name is Pamela Lieben.
Okay.
All right. Pamela Lieben. Now, I want to make sure I got this right, which, by the way, Pamela Lieben is also in the Epstein files. All right. So in 2010, remember, Jeffrey Epstein is convicted of being a creep, a PDF file. He gets that sweetheart deal thanks to Alan Dershowitz. The government is told to leave Jeffrey Epstein alone because he is, I forget the term, but essentially in so many words, he's off limits. That leads people to believe that he's either a Mossad or a CIA or one and the same. He's an agent, right? Or he's a spy, right? Well, Pamela, as I'm about to show you, Pamela is emailing Jeffrey Epstein about his infamous property in New York that we all know about. The former prime minister of Israel have been seen there, and the list goes on. This property, they're emailing him about this property, right? But again, I want to remind you that this is during a time where this man has been convicted of something as horrendous as touching children. I would imagine no one would do business with him. Pamela was choosing to do so. All right. So let me make sure I got this together. And she's also emailing a broker. And I believe the broker's name is like Elizabeth something. But we're about to see that here in a second. Let me show it to you.
I don't care about this. What I really care about, I don't like emailing brokers and all of this. If the company is connected to Epstein, let me know.
That's listed all throughout the Epstein files. She wasn't actively looking for a relationship.
Okay, the continuous, she's lying. Okay, we got that. The white guy who just properly said that. Anything else?
Organization were Jeffrey Epstein like individuals.
Hold on.
Chalie had become weary or suspicious of Jeffrey Epstein.
Here we go.
And about the memo, right, that Chalie put out just days before everything took place, right? And I find that to be very interesting because what this guy's alleging is that this Delaware shell company is tied to Les Wexner and Jeffrey Epstein. And if the audit was, if there was an actual Doge audit that took place, it would then reveal.
That's why Officer Tatum was like, be quiet, Candace. You gonna blow our cover. You gonna, man, be quiet. Hit the like button and subscribe.
One thing that I know Candace has said multiple times that Chalie had become weary or suspicious of, which we also saw in the memo, which wasn't just where was the money going, right? As in there could be potentially someone stealing money, but even more, possibly even more important, where was the money coming from? And I believe this guy's alleging that based on this link that he found with the Delaware shell company, it would have been revealed that the people that was pumping money into the organization were Jeffrey Epstein like individuals.
Wow.
If you catch my drift, people from that country.
No, bro, that's wild. People from what country? Epstein like what? Because that can be anybody. What the hell do you mean people from that country? Jeffrey Epstein like what do you mean?
Agents from that country. Now I'm going to hold my position, and I'm just going to say I still find it difficult to believe that Chalie had no clue. I'm not saying Chalie knew all the ins and outs. I don't doubt that Chalie probably found out some things later towards the end, but I just find it difficult to think that Chalie didn't know where at least a fair, decent amount of the money was coming from, especially considering the fact that Candace shared.
See, it's Candace shared, oh, I just remembered now, especially the fact that Candace shared that she just remembered why she didn't trust Charlie.
That Charlie and her, I don't want to say they fell out, but they had a disagreement, a pretty important disagreement about the money and the people that Charlie was affiliating himself with.
Why would Candace have a problem with that? Candace was there. I don't believe Charlie had to lie to her. I think Candace knew exactly what was going on.
That she had bad vibes about. She didn't feel very good about. She thought some of these people were bad people. And essentially
How could Candace feel that they are bad people when she's affiliated with bad people? How? Candace ain't no like Christian Saint George that's here to defeat the dragon. Candace is a part of the dragon head. Press one. Candace is a part of the head of the dragon. Heck is wrong with grown people? You guys are too much of an adult to be thinking like children in a real way. Press one, hit the like button, and subscribe. How? Candace deals with bad people.
he met with some guy, some funder, I believe in Florida, and I believe the guy was a Zionist as well. Lied to Candace about it. That right there, to me, I know a lot of you all like Charlie, but I'm just being honest and transparent with you. That to me says that Charlie knew where he was going and where in the direction he was taking his company.
Where was he taking it? Without Candace. Are you saying Candace didn't know where he was taking it, and that's why they fell out, and you giving Candace out? Because I don't understand. Somebody help me understand what this young person is saying, or what point is he trying to make?
I believe Charlie was well aware. I believe that.
Okay, if he was well aware, Mr. Scratch My Lip, I think you know that. Then and Candace was well aware.
And so it does beg the question, what was it that Charlie was trying to figure out that he didn't know with the memo? You know,
No,
that is a fair question. I don't know.
Don't make sense. That don't make sense. No, nigga, that don't make sense. It looks like Charlie didn't know that somebody was using a shell company off of his shit, his personal shit, and laundering money to that account. It seems Charlie didn't know that somebody somewhere who he had a disagreement with, who he stopped following and stopped being on there, and yes, bro, and said, wait a minute, somebody is taking money, stealing money. Blexit was $1 million in the hole every year, Officer Tatum and Candace Owens. Blexit is Charlie Kirk and Candace Owens. Blexit was such a failure, remember? Candace Owens, Charlie Kirk had to bring it under his umbrella, under his into Turning Point. He talks like he represents Candace and company, huh? That's what it sounds like to me. He got that psyop shirt on and shit like that. That shit look dumb to me, bro. What are you just doing? You sound like you giving Candace the super out. It's like, yeah, Candace talk to me. The problem with y'all be believing these people. I'll listen to them. I don't believe them. I don't believe them. They gotta make me believe them.
Know the answer to that, but at this point, I think it's been a long 4.5, 5 months. It's already been almost half a year since that took place. That's crazy. But so much has been revealed, like we shouldn't be shocked about anything anymore, right? I think it's obvious that TPUSA is a front. It's obvious TPUSA fake. was and is a front, allegedly.
No, if it's y'all wasn't saying that. Now it's a front.
And that these companies are being used as grifts. I don't even use that word often.
Shell companies to assassinate people and to launder money around in medium parking lots. Continue on.
And their grift is one that's going to continue to work in the future, by the way, because faith is so important to us. If you say that you're a Christian or you're a Christian.
Who? To us. Yeah, it ain't that important to where I get the following. Are you a part of them, sir? You keep saying little shit, bruh. You a little incel. I knew it. You ain't got no eyelids. Press one. This is this guy here. Are you incel for Turning Point Faith? It's probably where his ass tried to apply Turning Point Faith.
Christian Zionists or whatever it may be, people are more willing to especially when the world is becoming more and more progressive and worldly, and they're trying to push this transgender ideology on people. That grift is going to work so much better when you're hell-bent on the Bible. You're saying,
Sir, calm down. Who is us and they trying to push this agenda? Who is they? Only people that's pushing that agenda was Candace Owens and friends. Mom, I'm gay. Bruh, what? Y'all just be missing the whole point. He a little minion for this.
God, this.
He a little incel, huh? He a little Turning Point Faith, Candace Owens, black German neo-Nazi motherfucker. Ain't he? We don't look like him. I'm looking at him now. Fuck that. Press one. Bruh. What a podcast.
And God that and Christ is King, and you use that as a front to manipulate, especially a lot of young people. Because remember, especially thanks to Brian the Auditor.
Brian the Auditor, please. I mean, we can look at you and say, you real confident saying this. Y'all see how loose he is? How loose he is? Press one, chakra's completely open talking like this. Why? Because he knows. He up here trying to act like he's some innocent fucking hybrid kid from Nigeria and some shit. And what's the odds of a nigga who applied at Turning Point being a YouTuber right on time for this shit? Please, we been on this little boy. Nigga, please. Lord, all these YouTubers pop out of nowhere looking like Turning Point employees.
He reminded us that when TPUSA first, the inception, right? From its inception, it
How
was.
You know? Yeah, okay. It was what?
More economic.
Because we don't know. Okay, because you know. Go ahead.
Focused.
Right?
It wasn't as faith focused.
This nigga got the job. We don't figure this nigga out. Good got Candace Owens' job at a low level. Good is the head of communications in some little rural part of nowhere. Y'all are funny. Y'all some goofy ass Pentagon babies. Let me tell you something right now. Y'all can't fuck with the baby kids, nigga. I'm gonna tell you, they pay y'all too much. I told you he remind me of that little neo-Nazi they used at the Candace Owens memos. Shit. Nigga, I believe this is some fucking Truman Show type of activity, bruh. I was always watching like, nigga, I be arguing with my YouTube. Nigga, they need an interactive YouTube. Like, who the fuck you think you talking to? Nigga, ain't nobody no kids, but we realize these people talk to people like they kids because they're psychological communicative specialists. Press one, I know them little job titles y'all got. I just been a cell phone company. Press one, nigga, I will pull out a piece of paper like I know all your bills, write them down and make you buy the phone, nigga. That's just what we was trained to do. So I know what they doing over there at the faith department, nigga. At Turning Point, this nigga just happened to press one, get up. Nah. I feel like Ice-T in that movie. I know this nigga from somewhere. Knew it, nigga.
Later down the line. And we have to ask ourselves, why?
Why?
Right? When you're connecting it to the Calvary Church and you say that, and then like Charlie's faith, and this isn't supposed to turn into like attacking Charlie, but this is just trying to understand, you know, Charlie wasn't as outspoken about God and things of that sort in the organization's mission, faith statement, so to speak.
Now he getting on Charlie. Now he on Charlie. He wasn't that much in God. Nigga, get Charlie, bro. Look at him, bro. He doing the Candace Owens little trick. He wasn't that much, and look at him looking like a little Sudanese terrorist right at this point. Look how frozen his face. Well, what? See, how you, bro? Now Candace having her issues with him. Now you, nigga, trying to put the whole thing on Charlie. Charlie's the scapegoat, y'all. Charlie's the scapegoat. Charlie did everything like Epstein. It was Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. And you know what? Candace believes she was, you know, she was like Kanye. She had a handler. And maybe the handler was Charlie because he was the time traveler. Press one. He was a time
statement of the organization. That changed down the line. But when you look at Charlie, it became a bit, what's the word? Unorthodox, non-traditional. The type of
listen, See, the thing is, I can say Charlie this and that, but it looks like Charlie is the innocent guy. It seems like this whole play was put on the back of somebody very intelligent. They did everything they wanted to do at once they opened up a shell company. Press when they even put insurance on the guy. And Candace trying to act like she on and this little wizard here.
Christianity was. Charlie was extremely smart, very well read. You can tell he knew his stuff. But Charlie, to me, seemed to have like a little bit of different types of.
Listen, shut the fuck up. Why would Charlie audit himself if he knew? Why would Kevin? I put myself in every shoe, y'all. I'm Super Columbo. That's why I'm the head of this department. Why would Kevin audit himself? Prove that he knew it was Epstein money being on. Why in the hell would I do some shit like that? Why would I call the police on my stuff? I don't know, God. This the trap house. We just got the shipment. Why would I tell him 911? All right, y'all can pick me up if y'all check me at my house right now and check up under my mattress. You may. I'm gonna pay for it too. Don't worry about it, y'all. You may find something. Why would I do this tomorrow? That doesn't make sense. It seemed like Candace Owens was Charlie's handler. Clarence one went around trying to sell Kanye parlor and shit, using TPUSA. Or it seems TPUSA is a hub for honeypots and bumblebee boys. Say it with me. Honeypots and bumblebees. They having wild sex parties and eating spaghetti. Candace? Y'all are just listening to these little people on this internet. This shit is wild.
Beliefs in his Christian faith. He seemed to be a bit, he believed in some things with Catholicism, right? Candace has shared that. And if you listen to.
Look at him again. Look. No, bro. Stop.
If you watch his tweets and you follow Charlie, you can see there were several things that he respected about the Catholic faith.
What?
But then he also entertained other beliefs, like obviously Judeo-Christian, which is an oxymoron in itself.
Wait. You keep contradicting. Wait a minute. He was so smart, but another oxymoron in itself.
Right? And this
No.
is where he started to sort of veer off from a lot of other conservatives.
What? Charlie was the man all the way. Look what he just did. Are you crazy? Veer off.
So, but anyways, I'm ranting.
Why? Why are you ranting?
Yeah. And before I forget,
They said, set your ass up. He's like, yeah. Press one. Yeah. He reading off the Candace telling him what to say right there on the computer. Press
from
one.
a lot of other conservatives. So, but anyways, I'm ranting.
Look, he checked that phone. What'd you say, Candace? Shut the fuck up. Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And before I forget, let me make sure.
Take a high cone to that head. Press one. Lord have mercy. Woo! This nigga ain't got no edge line or nothing. You know when you go to the barber, they get that what's the name on the side? You get the super cut up on the side right here. To be a young man player, you sure got an African tribe haircut. Somebody put one of his ancestors. Hey, this is my book now. One of his ancestors made a pottery bowl and put it over his head and used a razor to cut his shit. Dang, look at that motherfucking Flacco style haircut. It's worse. I ain't never seen a haircut worse than Flacco. Damn. That's wild. Not to change the subject, because I'm a Negro, but damn, bro, what are those types? I'm a haircut. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Damn, it looks like a trail of ants. Ain't the front of it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the
It looks like a trail of ants just ate a bunch of honey off of the edges. A bunch of locusts, biblical locusts ate off his hairline. Lord have mercy.
And let me see, just on the whim of it, I'm actually going to search it with you all right on the spot before I get to your questions. I'm going to, in real time, we're going to go and look and see what.
What? I gotta get his hair cut at Sam's Club or some shit. I'm sorry. God damn. What the hell, man? Huh. Ain't no way in hell you in America. We would have been laughed at you, but you gotta be somewhere in Canada some goddamn way.
Comes up when we search turning point.
And you know what?
Let's see. Turning point. Let me see how that looks on you all's end. Okay. That
Turning
works.
point ain't in there. No. Ooh. No, turning point is in there.
Let's see. Interesting.
Let me see. Are you 18? He lying. Where we at?
Public affairs. Okay, that's not it. That's not anything there.
Nothing.
Okay, it don't look like it's much of anything. I just wanted to see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see replying to a tweet from Charlie Kirk, president of the right-wing youth organization Turning Point USA.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
You looking for them?
And while we here, I want to check Erica Kirk. Okay, Erica isn't in there.
No, Eric ain't in there. I bet you John but ain't Ramsey in there. I bet you. Nah, Eric ain't in there. Many, many, mighty more. That's the nigga in the Epstein show. No, Erica ain't in there. But you won't believe who in there though. I bet you ain't gonna believe who in there though.
Okay, Front V. Okay, she isn't. Okay.
Check.
All right. Well,
Mm-mm.
nothing to see here. I just thought I'd look.
No, check your. Why you passing up the good stuff? You know who you got to check. Why he ain't
FBI cut ties with Anti-Defamation League.
What?
Uh,
Why he check everybody, but you know who?
Turning Point. It says Blank reported that the FBI announced it had cut ties with the Anti-Defamation League after criticism from conservatives over the group's inclusion of Charlie Kirk's Turning Point USA in its glossary on extremism. Kash Patel stated in a social media post that the Bureau won't partner with political fronts masquerading as watchdogs, prompting the ADL to respond that it has deep respect for the FBI. Okay, there's nothing there. All right, cool. All right. Let me get to y'all questions, man. How y'all feeling about this? What are y'all thoughts?
My thoughts is that everybody over there, including Erica Kirk, if she has anything to do with anything, my thing is Candace, Charlie, the builders of Turning Point USA isn't the financiers. Now, these guys who financed them from the inception, from the inception of Turning Point, they talking about, maybe, when did Epstein do this? The last 30 years. That's the reason why they got Charlie. That's the reason why they look for anybody who's charismatic, and because they're going to use you and open up shell companies and launder through you. And when it's all over, you're gonna be looking like Desi Banks, like you contracted with the Mossad. Come on, bro. You like, man, I'm gonna have to holler at my team. You damn right you gotta holler at your team, but somebody on your team, you know who already did it, because you know who your team is. And you like, you piece of shit. I didn't know, is what they always say. You know, man. Hit the like button and subscribe. You know. It was them the whole time sitting there waiting for the Messiah call and established yet. Yes, the little Negro think I am his friend. What? The little Negro thinks I am his buddy, but he shall realize real soon. Prince One, he has done much good job for Israel. I'm stupid as hell. I need to be in the movie. I'm gonna do voiceover for my cartoon and something. I want to do this shit so bad. Yeah, the little Negro with his cotton head. He thinks it's his business. Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness. Hey, my good black friend with the cotton haircut. Prince One, we need you for something. Oh my goodness. They be serious to the motherfucker too. He meant every word to your cotton haircut and all. That's what you should have. You have hair like cotton. I don't know what the haircut is called. Prince One, you have cool name for the haircut. Oh my goodness. But yeah, man. This is the problem that we having, is that America has been ran by fake ass Q people. Press one. Fake ass Q people who sat around and don't became MAGA heads, not even understanding that the people leading them there, the people leading them there and doing all these tours and events was the same people they was looking for. So while you looking for little kids and shit like that, and you join in Q and all these other organizations, but them organizations like Turning Point was funded by the people who you hate the most. So you work for them. You work for them. You can't handle the truth. That's why the United States military had to step in, motherfucker. And that's why y'all getting y'all ass whooped. The Department of Justice whooping y'all ass. Press one. That's why the military got to step in and whoop y'all ass. And military catching all the kids. Look, ICE programs busted up. Over 200,000 kids saved. God bless them. While Candace Owens and them is fighting on the internet, and y'all people around here, these are the people who got the kids, fool. Hit the like button and subscribe. We found them. G14 classified. They on the internet fighting right now. Where's Tom Hanks? What happened to them old actors? Arrest Mrs. Teigen. Where's John Legend, big lemon head ass? Press one. They're around here eating pizza and spaghetti, always hanging out. No, this is the secret language of the LGBT commitment community. Press one. This is their language of little kids. You about to find out that all the photography is by these people at the schools. They been getting us, y'all. They got us at the school taking pictures. They know where our families is. They know where to watch our families. Press one. They know where it is. They know where you live. They know how to sit in front of your house and wait for your kids to come outside, nigga. They already know why, because you took a picture. Because you took a fucking picture and signed up at the fucking kindergarten machine. That's how the kids used to come up missing 30, 40 years ago before, nigga, they start getting cracked and caught. This shit right here is real. We're the kids in the missing milk cartons. They became Hollywood superstars. That's what the fuck happened to them. And you wasn't looking for them. Because if you was looking for them, you would have looked in their eyes on TV on Nickelodeon, and you would have found their ass sitting right there on the goddamn TV, paid for by parents who put their kids in modeling agencies and sold their kids off. Press one, and I'm tired of playing this stupid ass game with grown-ups. Press one. And if you tired, you should be KevRow as well. You should be anti-trafficking. If you know I'm telling the truth, you know damn well I'm telling the truth. And Michael Jackson was saving the goddamn kids, bro. We got to do that. We gonna buzz back for Mike. Press one. We already buzzed back for Tpusa. We can buzz back for Michael Jackson, bro. He was saving the kids from these wicked people. Press one. Wicked. Trying to put their crimes on somebody else. Gonna try to scapegoat somebody else of what they try to do to me. I fight for all victims. You ain't finna scapegoat nobody else. Next time you scapegoat somebody, it's gonna be your damn self. You done plucked up scapegoat Ali. You don't scapegoat Kev Gill. I ain't even got that type of record. I know I be talking shit on this internet, but I'm a non-affiliate, bro. Once they see that in the computer, it's gonna all make sense. Nigga, shut up. Hit the like button, and they tried to play me. Thought I was a straight criminal. Fooled them. I'm a geek. I'm a straight dweeb. And press what? God they ass, yo. God they ass. They walk right into the trap. They own drug fucking deal. Come on, get me then. Punt. And boom. One after another. Boom. Busted. Now look, whole world on fire. What can I say? I just wake up, drink coffee, smoke a blunt, get the job done, fellas. You feel me? We the real men in black. Facts. Press one. We the real digital soldier. Who do it like this? We busted up a whole organization all the way to the depths of motherfucking the White House. Nigga, Trump know who he is. Nigga, what y'all got us fucked up? Press one. I'm sitting right now. Y'all don't even know I've been playing NCAA football for the last 2.5 hours. It look like I'm fully engaged in this conversation, don't it? Hit that motherfucking cash app. I can do two things at one time. Who said I can't go to work and play motherfucking video games and just hang out damn time? Saving the world like it's nothing, like Neo from the Matrix. Lord have mercy. Look at this shit right on time. And George, Candace Owens' husband, he may be the one highly involved since he was with Andrew Tate and him this whole damn time. Press one. So, you see, I can play video games. I'm up 21-3. Brother, one, I can talk to y'all. I know this shit like it's nothing because I did this shit already. They gotta focus. They years behind. They don't even know what's going on right now. Like 250,000 little kids that they was looking for. Here they go. You think them people who was looking for the little kids is paying any attention? No. Them same people on the computer arguing about Erica Kirk and Candace Owen. That's them. Hit the like button and subscribe. It's the same people. Now they arguing about who this and who that, and all of them is exactly what they all know they all is. You know how Nipsey all money in? These niggas is all evil in. Press one. And since the mask is coming off, nobody wants to be the abuser. Nobody wants to be the guy who was in the fucking van seeking out little kids in this generation because the spotlight is on your ass when the lights come on. First one, not in this generation. You may have got away with it a long time, but nigga, they tracking all they shit. You might as well, nigga, I was watching old videos of this type of stuff. I said, man, what if they kidnapped these people and took them in and made them models and shit like they did, you know who? And they in front of us today. We'd never know. We'd think they passed away and shit. Yeah, now we know how the world works. We see how easy it is. Candace need to ask Andrew Tate about Erica Kirk. That's true. That's true. But Candace already knew because Candace was already informed that Andrew Tate was a trafficker when her assistant told her and said, Candace, you know, Andrew, that's a human trafficker in Romania. She said, no, he's not. He's a nice guy. See, Candace is that Maxwell girl who covers up for all the bad people. She covers up for all the bad people. Press one. And then blame Charlie. She type of broad blame Charlie. Not Andrew Tate ain't doing shit, but I knew it was something about this nigga. I just wanted to let you didn't know nothing about these other people. Fuck out of here. They always looking for the innocent person who's blindsided. Listen, y'all, that's how I'm so smart. I watch Columbo. Hit the like button and subscribe. I watch Columbo and all the detective shows where nigga, remember the first 48? Nigga, behind the scenes, all that. 4 years later, review, update, nigga, and look how I'm using them attributes right here on the internet. You ain't even have to go to detective school, nigga. I didn't come to KevRow. Come to KevRow. Oh my goodness. This shit right here, bro. Do this shit all day. I told you they was laundering money. Am I a powerful news group? No, I'm Kevin Gillespie. I'm not Channel 7. I'd give them the news. I'm the reason that Epstein and hip hop is falling. I'm the nigga. Y'all playing. They just don't want to admit they scared of me and shit because I'm a nice guy. And they don't know how I do this shit. I'm the one who, nigga, Guthrie, what's her name? I'm the one that put her with Maxwell and Dame Dash. That's KevRow. While y'all over here thinking Dame Dash is Dash Studios and y'all glamorizing the celebrities, Kev back here putting in work for the Lord. Y'all tripping. Y'all think it's a game, but y'all don't really know. Nigga, I'm G14 classified. Hit that like button and subscribe. I'm G14 classified. Y'all think it's a game. It ain't no motherfucking game. Man, we got to say the kids. People like Mike ain't here no more to say the kids. Somebody got to step up. Prince ain't here. Mike ain't here. Nobody fucking here. Press one. Nobody here. Who gonna say the kids? Drewski? Man, get the fuck out of here. Somebody got to be a hero of our time, bro. And it got to be a lawful, justful motherfucker that don't get down with no underground nonsense, bro. Got to be a serious person like a hood Obama type shit. My bad. I mean, y'all trippy. Beat these busters up for this madness they doing on it. And that's funny because it's like the Bible was playing out all the evildoers is all being exposed. They're like, no, I ain't the only one. I ain't the only one. Look over there. That's all you see on the internet. I ain't the only one who did it. Press one. No. Candace telling on everybody. She's the worst one. Please don't look at me. Please don't look at me. Candace like, please, nigga. I know them type of females. And like, I'm going to tell you who did it. I see them in the detective room all the time. Oh, I know who did it. This person do this one. Leave her and her husband out. Press one. Oh, yeah, everything good. Yeah, look over there. Hey, Candace is the type to call the police department and say, hey, any updates on the case? She's the psychopath one. And then George is like, call him. She's like, okay. Is there any update on the case? I just want to know because I miss my friend. One. They're like, no, missus, there's no update. Press one. We don't know. Press one. She trolls. She do all the. This is a one-man army like me. Y'all look at me, right? This is Mr. and Mr. Smith. That is Mr. Smith. Hit the like button and subscribe. That's Neo, arch enemy. I'm the black Neo. If I'm dead, who the fuck is that? Nigga, the cyborg Terminator broad, bruh. Trust me when I tell. I know y'all laughing, but your ham kicking in now because you know I'm telling the truth. These broads just tripped. They don't even like men, y'all. They don't even like us. Candace Owens wearing them blazers, dressing like us. She don't like us. They're honeypots. Sent in. See what the fuck you doing. Press one. Honeypots and bumblebees. That's what I'm saying. The guilty, always the accuser. They be the first one telling, huh? I know who did it. It was this one. Erica Kirk look guilty. Look. That's because Erica Kirk really don't know what the fuck is going on. Erica Kirk probably don't even know she John Benet Ramsey and shit. She probably just, oh my goodness, I feel bad for her. She just stop. I mean, she just acting. I don't know what the fuck going on with her. But Candace know better. You feel me? I don't know. That could have been a hostage situation. I'll let them tell us what the fuck shit was. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, all right, guys, man. I hope y'all know what the fuck y'all doing. Bro, this shit look crazy in the metaverse. Hey, they've been doing a good job. They get paid to do good things, right? All right, I take their word on it. They know shit we don't know, right? All right. 250,000 missing kids found. Why? Where Q at? I thought y'all was looking for missing kids. We're all now they're not looking for missing kids. Now all of you are worried about ICE, and ICE is finding all of the missing kids. Oh, cabrones. Press one, pinche nuevas. That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense. How y'all mad at the people who finding the missing kids that was missing? How the mayors is saying, ICE better stop coming in our sanctuary cities, finding these goddamn kids. We finna charge you with human trafficking. Get out the way. And y'all don't know, but LA mayor just called theyself talking about they banning fucking they banning federal government ICE from state buildings. What you trying to recreate? Some type of no sanctuary situation? Get your ass out of here. Press one. What they gonna have sanctuary at the state office where they supposed to be in jail? Good, let them go there. Below the state is a jail. Take them there. Press one. And get them ready for transport. God damn, Democrats' hands is dirty as hell. Everybody's hands is dirty, though. It don't matter who it is. They all dirty and crooked. All of them. And Trump better be doing a good job, man. I hope that Trump make it out of this one unscathed. Press one. Yep. Because they sure was trying to say, oh, Trump right here. Trump is right here. Mm-hmm. We finna see. Show me some evidence of Trump doing anything. I don't see nothing. Nothing at all. You feel me? And on that note, y'all don't got no jurisdiction over that type of shit because Trump ain't in there. Trump the snitch. Y'all tripping. Trump the one who told on Epstein. See, this the problem with y'all little niggas. Y'all worried about who's snitching. Trump told on Epstein, fool. That's why they all mad at Donald J. Trump. Because Trump told. Hit the like button and subscribe. Trump snitched. First he became black and he snitched on them niggas. But damn, that's a true non-affiliate. That's what I would do. One, if I was Trump. I'ma tell on you. Press 1, you doing that to who? To little kids? You going to hell. In the Hebrew, out the Hebrew, you going to hell. And what did I say? What did I say? Who get the best deal? All right then, shut the fuck up. Maxwell and Epstein. So who get in trouble? Everybody else. Shut the fuck up. My word is law. And I'm playing NCAA with y'all on the internet with mapping face circled on the screen. Press 1 next to Candace on. I'm out here 28-3 in the second quarter, whipping ass and talking shit on the internet. Hit the like button. Going down, nigga, with a 20-yard run, get the first down. Hit the like button and subscribe. Nigga, now I can do it. Now I'm mad. Press 1. Somebody send me some goddamn information so I can give to my audience. Press 1. I just want to feed the audience. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this right here? Mr. Gillespie, G14 has just confirmed that we at the fraud department, and we would like to thank you guys for supporting us this whole time. Kev Gills, associates, affiliates. Press 1. But when I tell you, press 1, that we have done the impossible, hit the like button and subscribe. We have done the impossible here at KevRow before anybody else can do this. Press 1. Hold on, where I'm at. Hold up, bring the camera around. Hey, look, let's zoom out. There he is. Press 1. All right, look. We number 1, right? I just got confirmation, 100%, that the conspiracies must stop of Candace Owens. I must come back in 2 hours. You must support the broadcast. You have to support. Why? Because ain't nobody supported today. Oh, I'm lying. Let me get up in here. Press 1. Let me get up in here. Shout out to Christopher Cook, my guy. Yeah, let me see. Chanito Clements. Good. Hey, listen, do the George Soros. I got you, King. That's nothing, though. Bocat, Brian King. Shout out to y'all for contributing to this broadcast. But look, I deserve so much. We deserve so much more, because guess what? We got Candace Owens. Press 1. We got Candace Owens in the Epstein file. I say, ladies and gentlemen, we got Candace Owens in the Epstein files. We the only group that's really about this journalism. Press 1. We the only ones. Hit the like button.
I thought I had.
But hold up. When I say we got them, I really mean we got them. See, the thing is, this podcast is a real journalistic production company. And y'all, I'll be just clowning y'all because I'm really transforming my page. And all I ever asked for was the honest support of honest people. Press 1. That's all we ever did. But we don't got these weirdos. Now this is what they hiding. That Candace Owens is in the Epstein files. Not only that, we are going to show her connection. No, excuse me, her husband's connection to Mrs. Maxwell. I'm Kevin Gillespie, the Urban News Morning Show, Coffee and Kush TV. Thank y'all for tuning in to the program. We'll be back after I eat my breakfast. Make sure y'all support. But this one right here, there's going to be a doozy. Shout out to the people who contribute. Shout out to the people who make this program happen. Shout out to my moderators for sticking through all this bullshit that's been going on. We don't elevated this program, elevated our and reset, got back to what's important at Urban Conservative Coffee and Kush TV with your host, Kev Gills, of course, and got back to our Columbo fraud department style investigative journalism. So if you're not a Patreon member or a sponsor of this program, shame on you. Shame. Lord have mercy. So we're going to be getting back to how these people are connected to the Epsteins and Maxwells. Press 1, and we finna play all the videos of people eating pizzas and spaghetti. What was that? Chicken parm. Ain't no black people eating no damn chicken parm. Candace. They out here eating food that they ain't supposed to be eating, biting from the forbidden tree. And press 1. The Lord have mercy. But we're going to get back to it. I just saw it. I said, whoa, not in the X-Files. Press 1. Not in the, you can't be in the X. Wow. Candace Owens, George Farmer, Mrs. Maxwell. Coming up next, reading, getting through Epstein files right here at KevRow. We should make it conspiracy night, right? Conspiracy night? KevRow, Coffee and Kush TV. I got to clear my mind because it's going to get crazy when we start talking about numbers of children that was missing and all that stuff. But the connections that we're finding here is based on what we are seeing on this internet. And I knew in due time, it'll all make sense. Coffee and Kush TV. And as always,